Siemanko, z tej strony Morda i witam na moim kanale. No i tak niespodziewanie wpadłem sobie na pomysł, że zagram sezon, może 2, no zobaczymy jak to będzie szło w NBA 2K25, natomiast zagram to najsłabszą drużyną w stawce, czyli Waszyngtonem, drużyną Washington Wizards. No i to naprawdę będzie wyczyn, bo grając z Waszyngtonem naprawdę no będzie ciężko, nie? Bo to każda wygrana tutaj to naprawdę będzie po prostu, no to będzie sukces, bo to jest drużyna, co wy zobaczycie, no są po prostu ostatni w NBA na ten moment. Zresztą zaraz wam zaprezentuję, jak wygląda. Już ktoś idzie na emeryturę. Zaraz wam pokażę zresztą, jak wygląda sytuacja. Jeszcze pierwszy mecz gram z Bostonem. To jest świetnie. To będzie ciężko. Natomiast no, mój najlepszy gracz to ma 84 overallu. Także no, czym w dół, tym gorzej. Cała drużyna ma jakoś 48 punktów w zbiórkach, to jest w ogóle tragedia. Ale coś tam popróbuję pokombinować, natomiast musimy zobaczyć, czy są jacyś fajni free agents. Mamy Bogdanowicza, to jest całkiem niezła wiadomość. Jest Derrick Rose, to też jest dobra wiadomość. Że on już jest... Tu mamy point guarda. Tu mamy silnego skrzydłowego. Tylko bym musiał kogoś wywalić z drużyny. Chyba na razie nie będę tego robił, zobaczymy jak pójdzie nam pierwszy mecz, natomiast no, ten pierwszy mecz może być bardzo ciężki, bo od razu gramy z Bostonem. Zobaczymy, czy jakiś trade wpadnie, może się powymieniamy w trakcie. Jaki mam cel tutaj? Szczerze mówiąc nie wiem, bo spodziewam się, że to będą głównie porażki. Ten co za getry ubrał, ten czerwony jak gej jakiś. No to jest moja. Okej, mamy dwóch point guardów, czyli point guard mi nie za bardzo potrzebny, natomiast ten Bogdanowicz mógłby się przydać. Na przykład tutaj mamy jakiegoś 69 gościa. No, to tak śmiesznie to wygląda. Jakie mamy stroje? Warto sobie popatrzeć. O, kilka fajnych, o, klasyczne nawet są. Z Washington Bullets nawet są. Czyli jeszcze bardziej klasyczne. No nie jest źle. Dobra, Boston. No i zacznijmy tą nieszczęsną przygodę. Gramy
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. And now a look at Boston's upcoming schedule. On Saturday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Detroit. They'll take on the Pistons. And then on Monday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Brown in at the 3 spot. For the Wizards, Jordan Poole is out there with Koulibaly. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then it's Sarr. And it's Kispert in at the 4. Here we are early in the NBA season, and teams focus on situational awareness. Doris, what have you noticed so far this season?
Yeah, Kev, these situations are really all about execution, right? Are players poised in late clock situations? First of all, do they recognize where the shot clock is? Can they adeptly and quickly read defenses? So those are some of the things I'm watching for.
And so it's the Wizards getting on the board first. Brown kicks to White. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Love to see Derek White go right up with it off the catch. No doubt right there. Just get the jumper flowing.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. Chatted with Brian Keith. Coach said they want to force Jason Tatum to uncomfortable spots on the floor. Now, they recognize those spots are few and far between, but Coach wants to keep Tatum out of the paint specifically. If his team can do that and force Tatum to shoot more from outside, we feel relatively good about the chances. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
Well, a corner 3 for Derek White. Surprise, surprise. This guy will light you up if you give him shots.
And we talk about Derek White. Doris, how impressive has his rise been?
Kevin, it's been both impressive and sometimes feels improbable. He was not highly recruited. There were no expectations on him when he arrived in the NBA. This guy has turned himself into one of the premier defenders from the guard spot, an excellent shot blocker, and so rock steady as a ball handler on the offensive end.
Now, Sarr following through Holiday's three-point attempt. Tatum against Poole. Tatum's shot is off.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Kispert with it. White's there. Kispert, no good. For Boston, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. The 3. Boston, no good that time either. For Washington, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Pass to Sarr. Another shot, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Letting the big man Sarr go to work inside. I like seeing him being aggressive down low.
Outside, White. Holiday sets the pick for White. Tatum on the wing. Boston again missing. Wizards leading by 4. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Kispert finds Middleton. Back to Kispert. Beyond the arc. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. Stolen by Kispert. Sarr. And they cash in right away with the quick shot.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Na razie mi idzie całkiem nieźle. Natomiast no tutaj
Boston making a switch here. Horford's checked in. With this chance, let's show you the league's most intimidating shot blocking defenses from last season. Number 1, the Celtics.
And that defensive reputation has value in and of itself. I mean, by the end of the season, teams were afraid to take the ball inside.
Parę sekund, parę akcji.
Here's Porzingis. You saw him with 10 points last game. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Easy money for Kristaps Porzingis. That's 7-3 we're talking about.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks. Well, the Celtics won their 18th championship in 2024, the most of any franchise in the NBA, and with multiple extensions this summer, securing their core moving forward, Boston has made huge financial commitments to compete for championships every single year.
Not a team to be taken lightly. All right, Shams, we thank you for the report.
And at 7'1", Sarr makes dunking look easy. The defense has to push him further from the rim.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Jordan Poole. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Checking in for the Celtics, Luke Cornell, Sam Hauser, Peyton Pritchard.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Washington.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
O, nie mamy żadnego silnego skrzydłowego, bardzo słabo. Muszę ich pozmieniać taką minutę, niech sobie tam się pocą.
And the first one at the line is good. And he can't hit the second. And the way the Wizards like to play, Greg, you can expect them to get out and run.
They're young and they can fly, right? They've got speed and athleticism to get up and down the floor. They'll push the tempo as much as you allow.
Horford the pass to Pritchard. Back to Horford. Banked in off the glass.
Well, there isn't a shot Al Horford cannot make, and on the interior, that's easy work for him.
Johnson left side. Here's Holmes. That one falls, coming off Johnson's feet.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Pritchard passes to Brown. 15 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Pritchard. Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, this is an example of the court awareness we talk about with Al Horford. This guy's a very willing passer.
And here is Johnson. Three-pointer. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
They've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And so it's the Washington Wizards holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We come back right after this.
Albo mi algorytm po prostu wylosował łatwiejszy mecz, albo wcale nie będzie tak źle. Jestem w szoku, szczerze mówiąc.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Wizards here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
We've got Rashawn Holmes. George is out there with Koulibaly. Then there's Smart, and it's Carrington in at the shooting guard. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Smart passes to Holmes. George against Tatum. Here's Carrington. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Carrington's got the lead up to 13 now for the Wizards. Pritchard passes to Hauser. Here's Pritchard, guarded by Smart. Tatum's shot is off. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for Washington. This is the most they've led by 13 points. In the corner, George with it. Lets it go with a 3. Rebounded by Hauser. Boston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Horford, no luck.
Nie trafił.
Washington's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. And Koulibaly gets it to go. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Well, there's plenty of scorers on the Celtics, but Jason Tatum says, I'm going to get my shots. It's just about trusting the process. From experience, I understand that I'm good enough that I can relax and defer a little bit. Then in the fourth, I can score 20 in the quarter. Kevin, sounds like he's figured it all out.
Thank you so much. You know, he can take over at any time, and it's fun to watch. DA, we thank you for that.
Zaraz zobaczymy. Kogoś tu nie trzeba zmienić. No, Smart pograł trochę i już się zmęczył. Jordan Poole, dobra. Jeszcze chwilę mogą pograć. No ten Jordan Poole całkiem niezły, ale ten Smart to... On chyba będzie do wymiany. Natomiast... Tutaj też chwilkę pograł, 77. Tutaj to jest chyba mój najlepszy gościu. Tu mamy jeszcze, o, jakiegoś łebka. No dobra, na razie jedną zmianę.
Celtics shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team, so you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Sars checked in for Rashawn Holmes, and Middleton subbed in for Koulibaly. Jacks up a three, and Smart the bucket on the assist by George. Smart's got 5 points now in the quarter. Doors, some great shooters on this Boston team, but at times, don't you think they settle from the perimeter?
Well, Kevin, obviously this is a coaching staff that puts a heavy emphasis on three-point shooting. They led the league in makes, they led the league in attempts. But obviously, your two best players, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, with their size and athleticism and driving ability, you want to try to find the right balance. They do a great job of that.
Celtics trail by 17. With the step back. Here's Tatum. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. Tatum's got 5.
Now that mid-range jumper is so on point. Jason Tatum is a 3-level scorer.
And Middleton kicks to George. Nice ball movement by Washington. 6 to shoot. Takes the 3. And the Wizards hit it from deep.
The defense a step slow, you can see the result.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Washington making some changes. Champagne's checked in, and Poole subbed in for Smart. The Celtics also changing it up. Al Horford, he's checked in for Jason Tatum, and it's Holiday in for Pritchard. Here's Brown. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. And while the offense is developing, Alex Sarr is already a huge presence at the defensive end.
Yeah, along with being a great rim protector, he's a 7-footer who can really slide his feet on the perimeter. He can switch on the guards and make them work for their opportunities.
Washington leading now by 18.
Boston to powinien rozwalać.
Pass to Champagny.
Może najsłabsza drużyna.
Here he goes. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Well, you want to see that level of unselfishness from Jordan Poole, wanting to involve his open teammates.
Brown against Middleton. A nice shot by Brown. Brown's got his first basket of the night.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
To the paint. And he goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. Celtics making a switch here. Hauser's checked in.
Celtics substitution. Number 30.
27 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Saw the pass to Poole. Just 5 on the clock. Puts up a deep three. Rebounded by the Celtics. They are coming into this having notched to win against the Knicks in their last game.
And in that one, the offensive execution made the difference. They found and exploited the mismatch repeatedly.
Well, it was certainly a game that their analytics people had to love breaking down. I thought they exposed every weakness in the defense.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
Yeah, a little bit disorganized that time, and the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Yeah, sometimes aggression can overcome certain offensive limitations. You saw it right there.
And so it's the Washington Wizards closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Chris Middleton. Chris, it seemed like you all were dictating tempo in the first half. How did you do that?
Getting the styles, grabbing the rebound now.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the bad half-court shot. In the NBA.
Tu oczywiście jakieś tam, jak to w NBA imprezy. No ciekawe, czy trafi. Nie trafi, no dobra. No i mamy studio. Ogólnie te prezentacje w tym NBA są fajne, ładnie to wygląda.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
When I look at the Wizards, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone starts out undefeated. It is a hopeful time of year for everybody. And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the Wizards.
Whoa, I love seeing a team spread the ball around like this. The difference in assists is the difference in this game right now, Ernie.
This is one of those just keep doing what you're doing. If they can, I expect this lead to grow.
No moim zdaniem my tu Boston za łatwo mi się daje, to jest też niemożliwe.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
No ale dobra, zobaczymy co przyniesie druga część.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Without question, Chris Middleton displaying his skills today.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute. This guy has done just that.
Starting off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. And it's Porzingis in at the 5, roaming the paint. And that one falls for White. There's been a lot of turnover in Washington doors over the last few years. Where do you think they go from here?
I think the first thing they're looking for, Kevin, is obviously a cornerstone around which to build your team. Recently, it was Bradley Beal. Now they are looking for someone to step up and be their guy.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Celtics can beat you in a number of ways. Point guard Jrue Holiday said, play small and big. We have great bench players who come in and change the game at any time and could start on other teams. And we have a hunger. Kevin, they're going to be a problem for a long time.
Agreed. Yeah, they are stacked, DA, for sure.
He's not always assertive on the catch, but Derek White, rise and fire from three-point, and it is on target.
Here's Poole. The teardrop falls in. Poole's got his second basket of the game.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Outside Tatum. Nice ball movement by Boston. Brown wide open, he fired. It's good, the assist that time from Holiday. Brown's got his second bucket of the night.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And the way the Celtics can attack teams, Doris, with their 5-out set, it's impossible to fully defend it.
Kevin, there is so much space on the floor because they have shooters at every single position and guys who balance that shooting with an ability to get off the dribble drive. This is as good an offense as we've seen.
And there's just so much potential for Shaw. He's got that Wendy-like build with a lot of skill. That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Jordan Poole. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Holiday against Poole. Holiday, the pass to Tatum. Goes back up, and he sinks the layup. Tatum's got 7.
Well, size and skill. Tatum on the interior, yes, sir.
Here's Middleton, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Jaylen Brown.
Oh, the officials are all over that.
For Washington, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Pritchard, he's checked in for the Celtics. The 3 from Tatum. Tatum with another miss.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
In the corner, it's Koulibaly. Pass to Kispert. And he uses the glass on the layup. 5 points in the game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
George is checked in for Washington. Marcus Smart comes in for Poole. Knocked away. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Let's pause to take a look at the teams that really made their opposing teams earn their points a season ago. 5th on the list, the Celtics.
I mean, they held opponents to so few points that it allowed them to win games even when their offense wasn't clicking.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Holiday dishes to Brown. Holiday sets the pick for Brown. The 3 from Tatum. Tries again. Here's Holiday. And Sarr pulls it down. Sarr's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. Wizards making a switch here. Vukcevic is checked in. There's a minute 47 left in the third. Ashley Smart. Now Kispert. Outside Smart. Now Kispert. He's covered by Brown. Kispert, no good. The Celtics have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. You know, Doris, from the moment Jason Tatum entered the NBA, he has been the guy on his team. How big a burden do you think that is for a player to carry?
Well, Jason Tatum, regardless of how much responsibility he has always worn it gracefully. This young man, from the time he was a little kid in St. Louis, has dreamed of leading an NBA team. He is doing exactly that.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Brown outside. The kick out to Holiday. The three. And Vukcevic pulls it down. Washington leading now by 23. George up top. Guarded by Tatum. George passes to Smart. Over to the wing. Carrington. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Carrington's got 11 points.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Pass to Holiday from past the arc. Rebound, Washington. And here's Smart. He has 5. Here's Kispert. He's covered by Brown. Here's Carrington. Misses the layup. He gets it up. No good. And so it's Washington ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Back to the action in just a minute. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards. Brogdon out there with Marcus Smart. Then it's George. And there's Rashawn Holmes. And it's Carrington in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Here's Pritchard, guarded by Smart. Pritchard gets the bucket.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Holmes kicks to Brogdon. The three from George. It's hauled in by Cornette. And Boston has possession. Pass to Tatum. Easy 2 points on the layup.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
Brogdon the pass to Holmes. Back to Brogdon. Left side, Smart. That one goes. Count it.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Right side, Tatum. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance.
Dobra. Zobaczymy, skoro tak wygrywamy, to damy zagrać jakimś tam łebką. Jesteś shooting guardem. No właśnie. Kogo tu jeszcze mieliśmy? Jakiegoś Johnsona. Co zagrają? Ktoś tu jeszcze rękawami oddycha? Raczej nie. Na razie może być.
Here to make it a three-point play.
And guys, I like what they're doing here in the second half. Getting a lot of production in the paint and still trailing, but starting to show some grit down low.
Drew Holiday's checked in for Luke Cornette. And that one falls for Tatum.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency. Across the board, the numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
Johnson, the pass to Jones. Back to Johnson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. In the league, trying to get a bit more competition in the All-Star game. You got any ideas there?
Well, cash prizes seem to work well for the in-season tournament. Even a little something might help up the ante
just a bit.
And George gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Pass to Tatum. Rebound by the Wizards. Jones looking for an opening. Holmes with it. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
It is not an easy task trying to convert against length. Give him credit for taking on that challenge.
Gill the pass to George. Wizards passing it around. Gill misses. The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming off the break. And the dunk by Tatum.
Now, this is one of the best scorers in the game today. Jason Tatum, we're getting used to performances like this.
There's the three. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Brown. And Jones pulls it down. Washington's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Pass to Gill. Outside, Jones. Over White. The Wizards with another miss. For Boston, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Here's Brown. Out to Porzingis. A second chance effort. Washington with the rebound. Holmes got his 4th rebound in this one. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Wizards.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Chris Middleton.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot heat.
Brown the pass to Holiday. Back to Brown. Over George. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Boy, what terrific body control. Jaylen Brown, so athletic, loves to compete. Love it.
And we all hear talk about Drew Holiday's defense. But you know, Doris, he is much more than that. You've said it countless times.
Kevin, this is a guy who's a tremendous rebounder for a guard, a very willing playmaker. He can carry a scoring burden if you need him to, but he's also willing to take a very limited number of shots. It's all about the team with him.
4 on the clock. And again, Washington with the triple.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Chris Middleton.
No i będę wrzucał te zmagania. Zobaczymy, jak to siądzie, jak to wyjdzie. Moim zdaniem ten mecz był super łatwy. Nie wiem, dlaczego się tak stało, bo Boston naprawdę miażdży, nie? Nie mam pojęcia, może po prostu akurat taki mecz się wylosował, bo tutaj te slidery, te algorytmy gry są, no... Nie ogarniam ich do końca. No i co? Widzimy się w meczu z Cleveland. Zobaczymy, Ja tutaj coś może pozmieniam w składzie i zobaczymy. Chociaż na razie to wyglądało bardzo dobrze. Także do zobaczenia, cześć.